I've been a friend of Sam Hoyt's for 20 years. Our fathers served together in Buffalo City Council. Sam and I served together in the state assembly. And what always amazed me, and I think Tony touched on this a little bit before, he said that, you know, people are very cynical today. You know, we're students of government. We believe and we were brought up in homes where politics and government can be a positive force for people in their lives. And it still can be. And that the problems that face Western New York, and Buffalo, and New York State, and the nation, they're not Democrat or Republican. They're uniquely American problems with uniquely American solutions. It requires people with wisdom, with a sense of purpose, with a sense of vision as to how to resolve those problems, to create a basis for future generations. Sam Hoyt was always, still is, issue-oriented. You know, the historic rehabilitation tax credits that Rocco Termini is doing extraordinary work in downtown Buffalo, creating new demand because of the Buffalo Niagara Medical Campus. New residential demand, which is creating more commercial demand, which is redefining the whole city. But we need some help because we're an economically distressed area like all of upstate New York. The gap financing is made up by these kinds of programs. Sam authored the bill, he built support for it, and he got it passed, and I'm confident that the governor's going to sign it. That's leadership that we need in Albany. Race to the top. Race to the top. You hear it, it's a federal program. Last week, 10 states were awarded grants under the Race to the Top program. New York State was one of them. Sam Hoyt was in Washington fighting for the kids of Buffalo and Western New York because he understands the important basis that education lays for future generations in quality education. Sam's fighting for the school children of Buffalo and Western New York. That's leadership. That's leadership that we need to continue in Albany. Sam Hoyt has done many great things. He has a great sense of vision. He has a great energy. He has a great sense of creativity in putting coalitions together to push important legislation forward that helps to create real projects, that create real jobs for real people. This is not a time to move backward. This is a time for this community to move forward. We have to be optimistic about Buffalo and Western New York. This is an extraordinary place. Every landscape architect of world renown, every building architect, you know what, the one thing they have in common, none of them were from Buffalo. They came to Buffalo over 100 years ago because this community demonstrated a confidence. It had the ability to help them turn their vision into something real. Over 100 years ago, Buffalo and Western New York gave the nation and the world cancer research. Yeah, it was happening right here, the predecessor of Roswell Park Cancer Institute, the New York State Cancer Laboratory. Talk about developing alternative energy sources. 100 years ago, Buffalo learned to turn the natural environment into power. The lake, the Federal River, whose water was diverted, which creates the cleanest, cheapest electricity in the United States. Sam Hoyt's been a leader in bringing back what was taken from us 50 years ago. That's the cheap hydropower that was spread all across New York State. The governor will sign a bill tonight that means about $40 million more for this community every single year. We won 2 settlements and we're winning a 3rd tonight because of the leadership of Sam Hoyt. People in this community are entitled to their own politics, but they're not entitled to their own facts. And the fact of the matter is, the fact of the matter is, Sam Hoyt continues to work on behalf of all of us. He is my friend, he is my colleague in government, and I am proud to lend my support for his candidacy for re-election. Sam Hoyt.